Most people in professional roles trained extensively before they took their job. How do most people become managers? Most people become managers by fiat. Somebody quits and you get promoted. Is management so easy that anybody can do it without any training? At Manager 360, we don't believe that. We believe that training is critical to developing productive managers. And we see this in the fact that most managers spend way too much time thinking about exactly what they want done, and way too little time on how to get their people to do it well. That's the fundamental difference in management versus an individual contributor. As an individual contributor, you're focused on doing a very specific task and doing it well. As a manager, you're focused on getting your team to perform a task at the highest possible level, and that's a very different concept. Because of that, often managers advance in an organization until they reach their level of incompetency and then just remain there. That's commonly referred to as the Peter Principle, and most of us have seen that happen in organizations. The problem is a bad manager, particularly high up in an organization, has a ripple effect throughout the rest of the organization. One bad individual contributor, unless they steal or commit fraud or something, usually can only have a minor impact on the organization. But a bad manager, or particularly a bad executive, can pollute the whole tree of an organization. What you'll see, of course, first is many of the top performers begin to leave that manager's organization. You get talent drain, and therefore performance is low. One of the things I always looked for in my organizations was anytime an A performer left, I wanted to make sure it wasn't because of bad management that caused them to leave. And if 2 or more A performers left from a given group, I was always concerned that it was the fault of a bad manager.